报系统做出通告，这是请您立刻去最近的集合站的信号。集合站分别设在前闸。出门的时候务必小心，因为门槛较高。也请不要将手放在门框处，因为门有时会自动意外关闭。
高くなっておりますので、ご通行の際は十分ご注意ください。また、突然扉が勢いよく
So while I just mentioned that we do have a lovely day today, we really like Milford Sound when it's wet and miserable. It's really amazing, lots of waterfalls, it's quite spectacular actually, especially with lots of wind around. So even on a rainless day such as we have, people still consider Milford is the early seafarers back in the days of sail and steam didn't even know the word fjord, or was not even in the English language. So we are indeed travelling in a true example of a fjord, a glacially formed valley which has been late flooded. The true sound on the other hand is a flooded river valley, so if you hope to see us out this afternoon, we've got some really bad news for you. You're at the wrong end of the South Island. The Marlborough sounds at the top are indeed true sounds. This of course is a nice example of a fjord. Subjected to in quite some time ago. The rock here was down beneath the Earth's surface. So only as the Australasian tectonic plate began butting or pushing against the Pacific plate did these mountains start rising out of the sea, still here and there growing at a rate between 1 and 2 centimetres. Oh, by the way, we're actually going to get quite close to that rock wall, so if any of that water comes aboard, it's likely you're going to get just a little bit wet. And I remind you that water's actually rather cold, of course, most of it coming from melting snow. Charge extra for those two, by the way. Check out any museums here in New Zealand with any early Māori artefacts and such. It's most likely their heads and stuff like that were actually made out of stone coming from here. All those floats in the water also denote the presence of another type of treasure here in the form of spiny rock lobster, crayfish. They're actually holding pots there though. The fishermen don't normally fish within the fjord. From the 1790s to 1830s, yeah, others did exactly that, but they got a little bit carried away, of course, and virtually wiped out the population. As you can see, the fur seals are a little bit territorial, and they're not very happy with the seagulls. Now, he's only a young male, so he's got a lot of growing up to do. He's got to be another probably 3 to 4 times as big as he is now. A lot of growing up to do. But then once he is fully grown, he'll try and push himself into one of the main colonies further up the coast. But that won't be for a wee while yet. Yes, they do look cute and cuddly with their big eyes and whiskers and soft fur. But they've got very bad breath, and they're a bit stroppy, of course, when it comes to protecting their territory.